What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Cam ATL. Shout out to the DFS squad, man. So as the games are going right now for tonight, all of my players are finished. I only scored a 240 tonight, which is very disappointing. Um, so I'm out of the scoring already, so I'm not going to place in anything tonight. It has been a struggle tonight. We had some bargain bins do very well, which actually even kept me close. DeMar DeRozan let me down big time with a 29, and Drew Holiday with 21. Tim Hardaway ended up doing pretty well, almost hit 6 times value with 27. Chris Middleton got 33. David Lee got 35. Hassan Whiteside with 41. Wilson Chandler with 34. And I got Norman Powell with 18. I thought Norman Powell was going to be the guy getting the start. And then they announced PJ Tucker starting literally right at tip-off. So that kind of fucking pissed me off. The fact that they waited. Like, how convenient is that to wait literally till right at 6 Central is when tip-off is here? They waited right till 6 Central to announce that Powell was not going to be starting. Normally Powell starts, but this time he didn't. That ended up screwing me a little bit, but he still got 6 times value, so I'm okay with it. Now, I have to tell you guys a story, man. Now, I know, look, you can laugh at me if you want to laugh at me, but I got to tell you this story because it relates to something I tell you guys all the time. Now, last night, when the games were still going with yesterday's slate, I started preparing for the high five for today's. Okay? So I pull open the high five and I begin looking. Immediately, my favorite point guard of the slate, okay, immediately was Elfrid Peyton. Because of his price, because of the matchup, they've been struggling against point guards, all that shit. The way Elfrid has been playing lately, plus it's at the end of the stretch, so they're coming down the stretch, so they're going to start playing their guys a lot more now, the younger guys, because they're out of the running of the playoffs anyways. So, and it just felt right. So I immediately put him in the high five. Boom. So as of the moment I went to sleep last night, I had Elfrid Payton, Chris Middleton, Hassan Whiteside, Dion Waiters, and Tim Hardaway Jr. in my high five, and I was super happy with it, man. I was feeling real confident about it. I was like, and listen to this story without knowing Elfrid Payton went off for 70-something, okay? Because I want you to really get it. Without knowing he's going to go for 70, I want you to hear this out. Now, in the morning when I wake up, I do what I always do. I grab my coffee, and I started I looked back into the high five before I began the video, just to make sure I wasn't super tired and just throwing people in, whatever. Immediately, I realized that my feelings on Elfrid Payton weren't the same come the morning. I began overthinking things. I began thinking, oh, well, Rajon Rondo's coming back. He's much better on defense. He should hold Elfrid to a decent amount. Elfrid Payton is super inconsistent. The last thing I want to do is give these people somebody who ends up getting 15 points. So I just started overthinking it, man, and I ended up switching Elfrid Payton to Drew Holiday because I felt like he was the safer play. And honestly, guys, this is why I tell you, go with your gut. My gut had me on Elfrid Payton last night, and it was perfect, okay? My gut had me on Elfrid Payton, and everything was great. But then I overanalyzed things, and I ended up going off of them. And I'm telling you guys this story because it fucked my lineup. If I would have kept Elfrid Payton, not only would it have helped me cash, but everybody else would have cashed too. Everybody who went with the high five would have cashed as well. So yeah, it pisses me off, man. I'm a competitive guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real competitive guy. I hate to lose. So, yes, I know coming into this, doing what I do, giving this information, I'm putting my neck on the line. If it doesn't work out right, okay, people have somebody to come complain to. People have a reason to say, oh, you're the reason why I didn't do well, and that sucks. But at the same time, like, I knew coming into this that that's how it was, you know what I'm saying? And that I'm not going to get every single one right. But at the same time, I am a competitor. I work and I work and I work and I work to make sure I give you guys the best I can give you and to make sure we are the most successful squad in the DFS community, which it is. I mean, we've done amazing. We've been doing amazing. All right. So let's not let this loss discourage us at all. All right. Let's just move on. Let's do very well here, man. Let's just keep it up. All right. I struggled today, but it's time for us to bounce back with tomorrow's high five. All right. So let me go to tomorrow's high five real quick. All right, guys. So let's get into the high five for today. All right. Straight into it. At the point guard position, there's somebody that you just can't avoid. Now, with Russell Westbrook, the reason why I'm not going Russell Westbrook in this slate is not because he's $12,500, because he's worth the price tag, okay? But the problem is he's going against San Antonio. Now, I expect Greg Popovich, they rested their stars for this game probably to hold Russell Westbrook, all right? Kawhi Leonard and LaMarcus Aldridge didn't play. I expect them to really focus hard on Russell Westbrook in this game right here. So I love Damian Lillard going against Philly. They just don't do well against point guards. It's a great situation for Damian Lillard. Now at the shooting guard position, I love Victor Oladipo. This is a great situation for Victor Oladipo here because, like I said, the defense is going to be zoning in on Russell Westbrook, allowing for some open shots for Oladipo. I expect Oladipo to do very well here. 30 plus at least. That's 6 times value. That is good in my eyes. At the small forward position, I'm going another Portland Trailblazer, Maurice Harkless. I love Maurice Harkless here because he's going to be matched up with Robert Covington. He's not going to have any problems with Covington on the defensive end at all. Okay, Covington's not known for his defense. All right, Maurice Harkless should be a very solid play here, guys, and I love him. And I'm sticking with Portland right here again. I love this game right here. I love Portland in this game. Nurkic. Nurkic is going to destroy whoever ends up starting for Philly down low. There's just nobody. Even if Okafor was there, I would say go Nurkic, okay? Nurkic is going to destroy them, and in Portland, he should have a very, very, very nice game. So do not fade him. Make sure he is in your lineups. At the next guard position, D'Angelo Russell. Now, D'Angelo has been coming up as of late. He's been doing very well as of late. Now he's going against a Phoenix Suns team who's one of the worst in the league against point guards. D'Angelo Russell should do very well here. He's going to have to carry this team to victory against Phoenix. Okay? I expect him to get 40-plus Draftkings points, and he is a great play to put in the high five because of the upside that he has in this game against Phoenix, in which should be a high-scoring game here. I also love Eric Bledsoe, of course. I love Devin Booker. But this is the high five right here, guys. It leaves you with $5,433 left in your lineup to make it balanced out. Damian Lillard, Victor Oladipo, Maurice Harkless, Nurkic, and D'Angelo Russell. That is the high five for tomorrow. Okay, because this is I'm recording this at night today, but this is the high five for this 5-game slate tomorrow, guys. I love it. Damian Lillard, crazy upside. Victor Oladipo, we know what he can do. And with San Antonio focusing in on Russell Westbrook, I expect Oladipo to have a great game here. Maurice Harkless against Philly matched up with Covington. Love it. Nurkic, there's nobody on Philly who can hold him down low. Love it. And D'Angelo Russell against Phoenix. That should be a great play for him there. So I love it, guys. That is the high five for today, man. On the value side of it, at the point guard position, value-wise, TJ McConnell at $5,400. I love his value here. He is very, very cheap and going against the worst team against point guards in the league. The only thing that I'm worried about a little bit is that Sergio Rodriguez has been getting some good minutes lately as well. He could cut into it. So if McConnell's not playing well, he could get pulled and Sergio could finish the game. Or it could be vice versa. TJ McConnell could end up doing amazing. Okay? So, yeah, you got to take the chance on that. At $5,400, I love him, man. Reggie Jackson is another very good play to me. He played 22 minutes tonight. Tomorrow, I expect him to play much more. Against Cleveland, they're going to need Reggie Jackson, his quickness, Reggie Jackson has been coming up as of late, other than tonight. He played like garbage tonight, but he only played 22 minutes. I expect him to step it up against Cleveland. This is a team that's bad against point guards. They're going to need scoring somewhere, and I expect it to be from Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson, I expect to score at least 20-plus points in this game, at least 30 fantasy points in this, all right? To go to the cheaper route, go down to some cheaper guys. I like Patty Mills once again against OKC. Even with I mean, with Tony Parker playing tonight, I expect Patty Mills to play even more tomorrow against OKC. All right, so Patty Mills is still a very good value play. And also, Sergio Rodriguez, like I said before, guys, he's been cutting into the minutes of TJ McConnell. Against Portland, they're bottom in the league against guards. I love Sergio Rodriguez here, too, at only 3,300. That's a great value play there. And Amon Shumpert, that's the last one. Amon Shumpert. Kyle Korver will be out. He will not play tomorrow, okay? So that's going to leave Amon Shumpert for extra playing time here. Against Detroit, he could see a little bit Contavious Caldwell-Pope, which bothers me a little bit. But I don't think it's going to matter that much, okay? Amon Shumpert's going to be playing heavy minutes here against Detroit. He should make value pretty easily at only 3,200. So I love them. Let's go ahead and go to shooting guards real quick, touch on some shooting guards, and then I'll touch on some centers. Well, with the shooting guards, I pretty much, they were shooting guards slash point guards. So I'll just go ahead and go straight to the center position, do some real value plays at the center position. Alex Len. Alex Len played very well the other day with his start that he got. Against the Lakers, he should do very well again if he gets the start. Okay, I love Allen Williams, yes, but he's much expensive. Much more expensive. So Alex Len is the better value play here. All right. Channing Frye against Detroit. Detroit's known to struggle against power forwards. They struggle against forwards, period. Channing Frye could have a very good game there, too. That's another nice little play. All right. Let me touch on a power forward real quick before I go, guys. All right. At the power forward position, David Lee is not going to be getting the minutes again. Taj Gibson's a good play just because he gets steady minutes in that OKC offense. Against San Antonio, he'll be matched up with Aldridge, which is a tough matchup. But at the same time, you got to go with somebody at 3,800 and somebody who's getting those type of minutes. It's a great play. Cleveland also has been struggling big time against power forwards. Even when Kevin Love was there, it's just something they do. They struggle against power forwards. John Lord should have a great game here against Cleveland, man. They struggle against power forwards. He's only 4,600. I love it. And Marquise Chris, once again, I've been putting him in my lineups a lot lately. But Marquise Chris against the Lakers, I absolutely love him. Yes, he's going against Randall, who's a decent defender. But I just love Chris, man. I love Chris. He is a good young player. He's going to be very good in the future. He's definitely the future of the NBA. He's going to be very good in a few years. We're going to be starting him almost every week. So I love Marquise Chris, man. He's a very good player, and he should get good value for 4,900. And that's it, guys. Once again, thank you for watching so much. I apologize to everybody that I didn't keep my Elfrid Peyton. I apologize. I didn't go with my gut like I told you guys, man. I'm sorry. Like this video down below. Subscribe to the channel. We will bounce back. We are competitors over here at DFS Squad, man. And we don't fucking play with this losing shit. Fuck that shit. Fuck lineup lock too, since I'm saying fuck some shit. Anyways, thank you guys for watching so much, man. Comment down below questions and concerns. Hit me up on Twitter at cam_ATL. And I'm out.